Where's it at? Where they at though? 10 million views? Dude, what the crust? 10 million schmackaroos. Hey, look, it's Taylor Swift, guys.
Like, The Lights Are Bright, I'm on the stage is the main album cover. It's just, this to me tells more of what the actual contents lyrically of the album are.
Got it.
Which is the life. The
life of the showgirl. Not what you're seeing. It's the life.
It's the
behind
life
everything.
Behind it all. It's the life beyond the show.
Okay.
Which is fascinating.
Oh,
Travis, I'm very jealous. Very jealous that you've heard these songs.
As you should be, Jason.
Yes.
As you should be.
I think it's very fitting that it's orange. I mean, it looks like a giant sun. Pull that thing out again. Like it feels like it's going to be full of energy. Like the record itself.
You have no idea, Jason.
All right. Look at that thing. That thing is awesome. That is so cool. Very cool.
Thank you.
All right. Well, congratulations,
October 3rd,
Taylor.
baby.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Everyone, you heard it here first. That is awesome. That is so cool. Very cool.
Thank you.
All right. Well, congratulations,
October 3rd,
Taylor.
baby.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Orange is the new black.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right. Well, congratulations,
October 3rd,
Taylor.
baby.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Everyone, you heard it here first. Woo! You have heard it here first. October 3rd is the release date of the TS12, The Life of a Showgirl.
12 bangers.
Congratulations, Taylor. I know you've been working on this for a long time.
You're going to be moving the entire
Thank you so much. You
album.
can pre-order it now.
You can pre-order it now. There we go.
Yeah, on my website.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys. You heard it here first, folks. The Life of a Showgirl is available now. You can pre-order it. And the official release date is 10/3. That's October 3rd.
Yes, sir.
All righty. We are going to move to, we got to ask. You don't have to answer. Taylor, I know you're familiar with this segment, but for anybody listening, this is a segment we often get to where our guests, we're going to ask a bunch of rapid fire questions. They are not obligated to answer. As a matter of fact, they are free to tell us to fuck off if they so choose.
Okay, cool.
If you so choose.
All right.
All right. Now, how do you feel about Jason telling his kids that cats are poisonous?
It was actually really a great challenge because as soon as I got the kids around the cats, it was my goal to prove to them that they weren't poisonous. And there's no better way to prove that than to just hand them Benjamin, my ragdoll cat, who lets humans hold him like he's a baby. And I mean, like, my favorite thing ever is just like when Benny will come up to me and just go, "I find Benjamin. I find him." And she's just like over there, just
sourdough. I thought you were going to go Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts. It depends on who I'm baking for. The Pop-Tarts, everyone I meet on his team, like everyone I see doing this, I'm just like, you've been focused on this since you were a kid. And it shows. Well,
and I'm sure there's a lot of relatability there. Anybody trying to be the best at what they do and dedicating their lives to it. I mean, yeah.
And I've been so lucky because I never have gotten to see what the suite looks like when I play the game.
Because they didn't have a camera.
I never get to see my friends and family. I never get. So now whenever I make a play, I get to see it, what it actually looks like, how much fun they're having, what, the type of support that I get and how crazy it gets. So the Vegas Super Bowl, there was a camera on the suite, and when Nicole scored that touchdown, and to see everybody in that suite start jumping on each other.
People are body slamming each other into other rooms. It was so violent.
It's giving me the chills right now.
Everybody.
I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
That video.
To get everybody going crazy.
People
like
went down. Like there were people punching each other. It was like absolute chaos. And like I have every memory of that. Like every memory of that moment is intact, but it's just like screaming and thrashing around and trying not to be taken down by this undertow of your friends going absolutely apeshit.
I loved every bit of it.
Oh, it was so insane.
I mean, the suite that is the Travis Kelce suite that has been happening. What was your first impression of that? Of everybody in there? Who's the MVP of the suite? Who's the MVP of the suite?
Okay, so he's got, which is an incredible, like a huge green flag, is that Travis has had the same friends since he's probably 4 years old.
Yes,
literally.
And he's incredibly good at maintaining friendships, and he's so loyal, and his friends are equally loyal, and they're just the funniest, most hilarious group of people.
Yeah, and you want to talk about green flags. The first game she went to, the Bears game, she literally went through the front door of the stadium.
Yeah, we walked right in.
Just right in, like like general admission?
Through general admission, with everybody on the bus to the game.
Oh my gosh.
And I was just like, oh, she's just in it.
Yeah.
She's down. She's down for the ride. She's here for the fun. She's like, I'll fucking go. I'll go through the mud. I'll be a part of
our family. He was like, you guys are busy. I don't want you guys to have to like come in here. Like you and Austin are busy. Like, just you don't have to do this. Like, don't
brave
come.
dad, the strong dad, you know.
He said something about like when a cat is injured, it curls up around a tree and heals itself. I was like, Dad, cats don't have quintuple bypass surgery.
He tried to relate.
That's wild. You're just saying stuff now. That doesn't mean anything to me. And so I was like, okay, I'm not going to come there.
Yeah.
All right. Like,
yeah.
So he wakes up from surgery and it's my mom, my brother, and me and his best friend. And he comes out of surgery and he did like a comedy set for like 15 minutes. He was the funniest he's ever been, and he's usually really funny. But he's like, we didn't know how many blockages he had, and I was like, Dad, you had a quintuple bypass. You had 5. That's crazy. It's more than we thought. And he's like, well, you see, I come from a very competitive family. And it was kind of wild because it was like, it was very parent-child reversal in a lot of ways. Like my brother and my mom and I were each taking shifts.
It's so weird seeing Taylor. Like, I don't know how to explain it. She doesn't look real. Like, she doesn't look real to me. I don't know how to explain it, but like, I don't know. She just doesn't look real, bro.
In the ICU and staying with him 24/7. And I remember when I was a teenager, my parents would always, the big fight we always had is I'd sneak my cell phone into my room and be talking to my best friend Abigail under the covers all night. And they'd be like, you have a test tomorrow. You need to rest. We're taking your phone, whatever.
Yeah.
I'd get to the hospital. My brother will have done the night shift. And he's like, Tay, you got to take his phone. I caught him FaceTiming his friends all night. He needs his rest. He needs to be sleeping. He's FaceTiming all night.
It's like one of the main things you need is your body to just like
recover.
And I'm like, I'm not taking his phone. He'll get mad. He's like, I'm not taking his phone. You got to be the one to take his phone. I'm like, I'm not doing it. My mom's like, I don't want to do it. My mom. So we're just like, it's like we've got we've got to take our teenage son's phone away from him because he's FaceTiming all night. He came out of surgery, tried to give guitar picks to all the nurses and doctors, but he wasn't wearing pants, didn't have pockets, hospital gown. You know, I'm having these moments where I'm like, this dude built play sets and swing sets and cribs for me. I'm building his shower chair and his walker and his like bed that goes like this. Like, it's just surreal, man. And you're like, something can be about me. Like my name can be in the actual headline.
And it took me a little while to be a pro about it, I think. I think initially
call them different things.
Yes,
very
exactly.
True.
It was cool to see the comparisons and how it kind of, I don't know, both aligned. And how hard she works in the gym. We've been to the gym like numerous times, and she works harder than me every time.
That's not true. That's crazy. You can like squat lift a car.
Okay.
He's just saying words.
That's just genetic.
He's just saying baby. Words.
That's one rep. Gene. That's one rep. This is what people forget.
I can stretch more. That's what I can do more.
Yeah.
I've heard about we've talked about the treadmill walk-in while you're doing the whole show and like all of it. We can't walk for 4 hours. When's the last time you walked for 4 hours, Travis?
I've never even tried that. I'm not stupid enough to try something like that. Are you kidding me? My knees would be shredded.
Oh my God.
So one of the other things that's been crazy to witness is just the media attention, right? Like I think you play in the NFL, you think Travis
on the two of us.
Yes. Okay. The media attention on your guys' relationship, on the amount of people that talk about it constantly, the theories that are out there, of which I am probably way too invested in. How do you guys handle all of the noise and chatter about everything that's going on in both of your lives?
We don't really. I don't see a lot of things. I'm of the firm belief that if you're basing your if you're getting your feedback from the internet or from comments and stuff, I just really think that anything you feed your brain, it will internalize. Anything you feed the internet, it will kill.
Yeah.
I've been in the music industry for 20 years. It's pretty hard to hurt my feelings at this point.
She's a pro, and it took me a little while to be a pro about it, I think.
Interesting. Yeah, Taylor Swift has been doing this for a while. I do believe after a while, you're kind of just like, whatever, bro. You know, when I first started, the comments definitely used to really hurt me. Not even hurt me. You know what it is for me? It's the rumors that sting the most, or did at least. I don't really care anymore now, but the rumor. Because a lot of the times it's not true, and it used to annoy me that someone would believe something that's not true about me and like in their world that's true to them, but it's not true. So like that right there, that used to trigger me a lot, because it's like, bro, this it's not true at all. That's a lie. Why are you believing a lie? I think the saying goes, rumors are created by haters and spread by fools and then believed by like stupid people or something like that. Which is true, but also I that right there is the biggest pet peeve of mine, or it was. I definitely I've gotten a lot better at it. You know, I think I built a tolerance where like, you know, you kind of just sit there like, is what it is. You kind of just like, is what it is. Yep, that's what I did. That's what happened. Because there's nothing else you can do. There's nothing else you do, you know.
I think initially, and there's still some like wacko theories from the beginning that I was very like, oh no, like how is she handling this? I don't like, the last thing I wanted to do is screw this up. Yeah. So I'm like, in my mind is like her being so calm, cool, collected, and so just real and understanding about everything that's going on. Really made me grow up real fast in that aspect of things.
But also, I think the fact that you genuinely find a lot of online discourse to be truly hilarious.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And hilarious. That changes things for me, because
discourse and truth.
Yeah, that is true. Trying to have like a comedic spin on stuff definitely does help. It cushions the blow. Comedy is medicine. I say this every time. Every time you attack a comedian, you attack the medic. You're killing a medic. You're killing a medic. Could you imagine? You know, if some guy was laying out in the street and then a paramedic was there and you started kicking the paramedic. I mean, what are you doing? You know, comedians are the last line of defense for free speech. You do realize that, right? Joe Rogan, Kill Tony, Dave Chappelle, Schultz. You're the last line. If comedians get canceled, and there's no comedians left because people are too scared to say jokes, it's over. It's over. They're the boundary breakers. They break the curve. They make the joke. They say the thing that nobody wants to say. They say the quiet part out loud, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You're the last line of defense. Yeah.
You know,
find the humor in it. Find the humor in it.
If he's seeing things and he thinks it's funny, and it doesn't even affect his day at all, like that's really completely bled into the way that I metabolize these things. It's at a point where like something can be about me, like my name can be in the actual headline, and it can still be none of my business.
Okay.
Like, people might be out here doing too much.
Just shaking ass.
Doesn't mean I have to do a damn thing.
Yeah.
We live in such a social media moment where a lot of people's identities and they get their feedback from that, right? Like, and I'm a real constructive criticism guy. Like, give me constructive criticism all day.
Coach
I will take it.
Coach me up.
It'll fuel
She's
me.
an athlete, dude.
It's helpful, right? But I have so many like friends or acquaintances or people where like, they'll see one comment they don't like,
right,
and it will ruin their day. It'll ruin their night. Like, and I just want to say to them, like, you should think of your energy as if it's expensive, as if it's like a luxury item. Not everyone can afford it.
Yep.
Like,
that's fair, but how can that be if, I guess I think this varies by size, right? Because if someone's a bigger artist or a bigger person, their feedback is going to be more grand. It's going to be a more widespread thing. For a smaller creator though, your feedback, you see your feedback because nigga, you're small. The only feedback you get is that little feedback. Like the only way is to turn your comments off. But celebrities though, it's a little bit different because their comments are everywhere. Someone could be under a comment about, like, it could be a Plague Boy Max fucking tweet, and then someone will say something about Kai Cenat under it, and it's like, what the fuck? So, you know, it's not even about them really. I do think though, in some cases, people in life are bored. They're extremely bored. There's not much to do in life when you really think about it. So people just kind of say things regardless of what they think the repercussions are going to be. They'll say anything, they'll do anything because they're bored. I'm not even trolling. That's most of the reason. When girls are giving their friends bad advice, they're just trying to make conversation. They don't give a fuck about the advice, but they'll give some horrible shit advice. The friend will probably take it as real, and there you go. Your relationship's cooked. Same thing with comments on the internet. Some guy is making this joke because he's bored. He's sitting there gooning in his fucking room, Cheeto bag in hand, flipping, playing video games, fucking doing the thing that most degenerate loser men do, and that's it. They're just replying to comments or fucking trading coins or doing something that is just retarded, right? And it's just the boredom thing. It's like, oh, I want to say this thing. Oh, I want to do this thing. I want to make fun of this person. I want to pick at this person. So, it is what it is. Is what it is. I guess it's just growing pains that you have to learn to keep up with. Isn't that what they call them? Growing pains.
Everyone has invested in you.
But see, she's been here for a long time, so she's got it unlocked, right?
Not everyone can afford it.
Yep.
Like, not everyone has invested in you in order to be able to have the capital for you to care about this.
Right.
Because like what you spend your energy on, that's the day.
And it's so true.
Right? Like it doesn't matter where you were. Like maybe you went to go get coffee today. Maybe you saw friends today. If you were obsessing over one thing that you saw, like you literally like saw some guy call you mid and and you can't stop thinking about it.
Who is she talking about? Who is she talking about? I wonder. You got to have a friend. I mean, mid. Like mid is whatever. Like I feel like mid is not an insult. Mid is like they're okay, but they're not like the greatest. I don't know.
No, he did not.
You can't stop thinking about it, dude. That's the day then. That's the night then. And so I've been able to sort of mediate a really healthy relationship with not seeing a whole lot.
To what you just said too, and social media expounds all this because everybody knows if they say one thing, but all of a sudden if they put Taylor Swift attached to it, it's going to get 1,000 more retweets and likes and hate comments or love comments or whatever. It's going to stir up tons of controversy.
Totally.
And I get this way all the time where I just recently like went into the facility with Cam Jurgens and something was happening like in the social media world that I was like, why are people like upset at this person? This is bullshit, yada, yada. And Cam just hit me with like, are they really though? Or did just one person say something? Because I used to get the same way where I'd get upset. And then it took me like, actually, nobody really gives a shit about this.
Jason's early Twitter years. Oh, baby.
Oh, my God.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. I intuitively believe this is a cliffhanger of Sonder, which is the philosophical phenomena that, everyone's living their own lives. I really get Sonder a lot when I'm in the car, where you'll see like a guy like in some sports car next to you or somebody on a moped or, some random stranger. And you're looking and you're like, wow, that person's living a totally different life. They probably have a totally different set of problems. They're going through a stress loop. They're thinking about their kids, their fucking work. They're living like their own universe. This is a universe that I'm staring at. It's living its own universe, which is fascinating. And I think that also ties to like criticism or comments on the internet where it's like people are just saying things, they're doing things, they're living their own lives. So most things kind of go away after a certain point. Most drama ends in about a week, most of it. Some drama stays, but it either takes about a week to 2 weeks and it's completely gone. Like they murdered a politician and it was news for like 2 days. They murdered a politician and it was news for 2 days. That's insane.
He had to get off. He had to literally step away.
It hit me right between the eyes.
Because he would respond to, I wouldn't say everybody, but he wasn't shy of letting people know how he felt on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. No,
based off of their comments. It was honestly, Philadelphia, you guys know this, it was a treat. And it's become a treat again. now that he's back on, because you'll have a friendly conversation. You'll
Twitter used to be like a different thing, right?
want.
Like, you remember Twitter. You're like, I fed
me?
a squirrel ate a piece of bread. Didn't know they ate bread
I need
like
to get
that.
back on
Straight
Twitter.
smashed it.
Now that there's autocorrect, I need to get back on
used
Twitter.
To be, right? I'm like, I need a pair of scissors to open these scissors. Like, we're just thinking things, right? It's like a different thing now. And it's kind of about like, information is power, I guess, unless all of your information is geared towards you thinking that everything is about you. Because
I think that's only true to a degree where interpersonal connections are not from the initiator of said comment or interaction. I mean, some people can indirectly respond to things, and that shit is like them like gaslighting you. Like, imagine if I took your dollar. Imagine there's a dollar encounter. I see you take, like, I'm looking at my dollar. You take my dollar. You see me take the dollar. I go, why'd you take my dollar? And the person goes, what do you mean? I didn't take your dollar. I know, you know. So what are we doing? Why are we pretending as if you didn't just say something completely directly at me? Or why didn't you know what I'm saying? So I think sometimes people will gaslight people into pretending that they're not talking about them to try to make them seem as if they're crazy or manipulated. But it's just a weird, like, we all know the elephant is in the room. We all know what you're saying, what you're talking about, what you're doing. It just is what it is. We all know. Everybody knows. You know what I mean? Now, this doesn't mean everything is about things. And I think more so is that even if it is, just don't take it personally, I think is better, right? Like, you just kind of don't have to take it personally, or you shouldn't really, because like people are going to do whatever. They're going to talk shit about you anyways. You could be, like people talk shit about Mr. Beast. You could be Gotham's. You know, they crucified a perfect man. So at that point, I mean, what the fuck? You know, what the fuck?
You know, no, not everyone is ever thinking about one person all the time at any point. It's just like, if your algorithm is giving you either criticisms of yourself or adulation or praise, you're creating an ecosystem in which you're the centerpiece of the table. And I just don't think that's healthy. Like, that's not the way I want to move through the world. So I do detach from the internet in a huge way. Like, I'm just not, I have had my comments disabled on Instagram for like 10 years now.
Yeah.
10 years.
And
it's very smart.
I don't miss it.
Yeah. I found that out after the Eras tour. Comments were going to be the first way.
Dude, the problem is I get so mad. I then go and look at all the other comments, and then Twitter just feeds me more.
And dude, you're on like Reddit.
It's like, so we saw that you like
boom,
this.
boom, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
whereas I'm like, I don't know what this is, but get it out of my office. It's on fire.
Yeah.
My business is making music and taking care of my fans. And I have ways of monitoring what they want from me and how best to entertain them, which is my job.
Yeah.
And everything else, I'm just sort of like, it's not my business. I have actual business that I need to run.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine if we just talked about what people said about our relationship?
Yeah.
Because if we talked about that, that would be all we talked about, because there's so much chatter. It's like, we're busy having an actual relationship.
I want to hear sourdough bread puns.
Yeah.
That's what I want to
you
hear.
will.
Thank
and that's
you.
a promise.
All right. Let's get.
I think that's a good outlook on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much to say to that. I'm kind of sourdough in a party table. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. And bro.
Get to the part of this show that I think is what everybody is going to be talking about.
Do I get to say it? Do I get to say? I get to say the two words. Yes.
Well, I think we were going to try.
I think
this is
first
what
of all, you can do whatever you want, Taylor. We're not going to review. This is very
I
much
want to
whatever.
work within the framework of the podcast. I'm a fan of the podcast.
Typically, we would allow the guest to say new news.
Yeah, I want to do it.
But with Zach Brown, we had another bit that we did. I don't know if you saw.
I don't know if we can get
harmonized.
back to this. I forgot everything that Zach taught me already.
All right, let's just let the expert take care of this.
Okay, I wanted to scream it.
Taylor,
just Travis style. Do you want me to start it or echo it?
I think Taylor has a little bit of new news.
Okay. I mean, I think that's most of the stuff. She dropped an album. It looks very good. People like it. Da da da. Ma ma ma. Ga ga ga. And all the Swifties seem to be fed. So this is an old Taylor Swift. Wow. Look at her. She looks like a baby. See, this is the Taylor Swift I know, or that I remember like her looking like. You know what I mean? Let's get so complicated. All right, team. Guess what, team? See, why do they make it unlisted? Like, that shit's so annoying, bro. Like, tighten up, bro. Things out of there.